Despite my best intentions, I'm still somewhat behind when it comes to REM's early years. But by the end of this video, I'll know 3 more minutes of it than I do now, so let's go. Hey, welcome to Acting is Reacting with me, JSB. Today it is time for me to check out another charting single that missed the top 40 and instead landed in the bottom 60. Today's choice is the first single from R.E.M's fourth album, Life's Rich Pageant, from 1986, and the single in question is, of course, Fall on Me, which, although a top 5 hit on the rock charts, fell out of the Hot 100 very swiftly indeed, and only managed a peak of 94. So as ever, I'll be asking if it deserved to do better than that, and perhaps why it didn't. But in order to do that, I'm going to need to hear it first. So if you can smash that like button, thank you. I will do that first listening thing. Now,
There's a problem, feathers on bargain buildings, weights and pulleys, feathers hit the ground before the weight can leave the air. Buy the sky and sell the sky and tell the sky and tell the sky. There's a progress we have found, a way to talk around the problem. Building towers for side isn't anything at all. Buy the sky and sell the sky and bleed the sky and tell the sky. Fall on me. Buy the sky and sell the sky and lift your arms up to the sky and ask the sky and ask the sky.
fade out already. Short and sweet. Me likes it. Alright, there we go. That is R.E.M. Fall on Me, and I see Billboard describe the song as being hum-worthy and top 40 compatible. Obviously that didn't happen, but I can hear how it could have, because it's definitely catchy. So the Live Switch Pageant album was produced by Don German, I think that's how you say it, who's probably best known for producing John Mellencamp and Hootie and the Blowfish, two acts that I'm not really a massive fan of, but the band were after a more commercial sound this time around, and he delivered that, including insisting on Michael Stipe's lyrics being more decipherable, although just being able to hear the lyrics doesn't mean you understand them, and I had a bit of a look at Wiki, and there's elements of all sorts of things: acid rain, Galileo, oppression, you name it. Sometimes the lyrics change meaning between conception and the final product. So yeah, I'm on a first listen, I'm not going to dive too deep into that, or indeed even tread me toes into the water, really. So yeah, it wasn't a smash single, but it did help drive sales to land them their first ever gold album, and they would, of course, build on that with Document the following year, which did see them land in the top 10 for the first time, both album charts and singles charts, with The One I Love, of course. Speaking of decipherable lyrics, I really love the vocals on it, not just Michael, but Mike, because we have Mike Mills doing some great call and response work in the chorus, and he even gets a bit of time in the spotlight himself for a moment there, which was good. You know, some people who don't like REM, they bitch about whiny vocals, but I don't hear that at all. I think both of those guys are pretty damn good. And that's one of the reasons why they were the one big 90s band that I was actually into when the actual 90s was happening. Um, what can I say? I was generally avoiding new music back then in a way that I don't anymore. I mean, I don't listen to pop music much, but I listen to a lot of 2025 music, um, which is the year we're in case you're wondering. If you're watching this in 2072, that's what I mean by that. Anyway, well worth a listen. And yes, one of these years I will eventually finish filling in the gaps on my IRS period REM. Only Murmur and Document currently officially grace my collection thus far, but I did just pick up this IRS best of at a charity shop recently, hence me coming to this track before spinning the rest of the lot that's on there. Um, and maybe that will drive me to actually getting those other three albums in full. Who knows? Anyway, let me know what you think of Fall on Me and anything else REM related you care to talk about, really. Or you can watch me listening to some much more recent REM and see how they did against Marillion in a song war of tunes called The or just Hollow Man. So I'll say thanks very much for watching today and bye for now, but not for long.
Acting is reacting. This does not mean acting again.